Good day, YouTube. It is like 1 p.m. on a Wednesday, and I have not moved from my bed for 4 hours. First up, walking the dog. So, I went to work on Monday and Tuesday. Today's Wednesday. Didn't film any of it, but it was not that great of a work day because I completely screwed up on Monday because I do the stock for my workplace. So that means, taking the order out and making sure that everything that our shipping label says that we received, we actually received. And I just missed a step, which hasn't happened before, but it would have been better if we had caught it early, but we didn't. So the whole order was done, and then that's when we caught my screw up. But it wasn't that big of a deal because then the stock that wasn't meant for us was transferred over to a system because we got a stock for another location. It wasn't supposed to go to ours, but it did. So that was my Monday. And then Tuesday was thankfully pretty chill, just a lot of doing the same thing. And then I learned from Monday's mistake and made sure that everything that we got was actually for our location. And then I was supposed to have a little meeting today for other stuff, but it just didn't pan out. Gonna grab a quick bite of pizza for my lunch. I feel like I typically don't do lunch, but whenever I'm home, I always have lunch. I feel good. She got me to give her another walk. Typically, I do one decent walk a day because she's really small. But it's so nice out, and she was itching to get out. So we're doing walk number 2. It's Thursday. It's the next day. I'm home from work. Well, not home because I'm walking the dog. But had a really good day at work actually. So that was really nice. I feel like I don't get a chance to film in the morning just because I enjoy sleeping to the very last second. So then I don't really have a chance to film or really set up anything because I'm just trying to get everything on and rush out the door because I love sleeping in as much as possible. It's Friday. We decided to eat Alfredo pasta for dinner, and I prefer doing it with tortellini, so we're just discussing which ones we like. And then we decided to also get some shrimp, and I always look at the roe and always think that I want to try caviar. So someday I will try real caviar. But the roe in the little jars always gets me. And then we picked up some shrimp because we love doing Alfredo shrimp pasta. This is not my own recipe. I just got it online. It's half a cup of butter and a full bar of original cream cheese. Throw that on the heat and basically melt them both together. And then once the butter and the cream cheese are fully combined, then slowly add in 2 cups of milk, and then it's going to thicken up. But as you pour in the milk, it will become thinner in consistency, and you are supposed to add, I believe, 6 ounces of Parmesan cheese. I always go with whatever feels right, and then we add a little bit of pepper and garlic salt is what I'm adding in there. And then that's what it looks like. It's a whole lot thinner in consistency, and then when we pour it over the tortellini, it will thicken up on its own, and we do leave a little bit of the pasta water in so it'll stick better to the tortellini as well. Here we're just pouring it in, and then that's the delicious pasta all combined. It's Saturday. Still need to have some breakfast. The goal is to get my room more organized. I was hoping to have some stuff here already because I ordered some stuff for storage of my closet because I folded a lot of my dresses, so there's a huge space underneath in my closet. So I thought, why waste it when I can just store more clothes. I was thinking maybe like a furniture piece, but I didn't find any that I liked, so I got these like clothing like fabric boxes to store items that I just don't wear as much, but they haven't come in yet. So I don't know, the goal is to organize some more, but I don't have a way that I'm doing it. Why are you crying? My dog is just whining that I'm not giving her attention. Okay. I had breakfast, forgot to record the whole thing, then laid in bed. Dog's been taken out, and now I'm just waiting for some coffee. I don't think the packages are gonna come today. They said that they're gonna come on Monday, which is my birthday. And it'll also be the day that I'm uploading this video. But I think that since they're not coming, I should at least be able to organize what I want to put in them, because I know the sizes and I believe it's a pack of 2. So I don't know if I want to stack them yet. Well, I guess we'll just see how high they go. But the goal is to put the shoes under my bed, and then we'll put the boxes inside the closet, and then maybe in another furniture piece. And yes, my nails are still stained.
Okay, no lo voy a poner en la box otra vez porque me lo voy a comer. Gracias, papi.
Yo quería café.
I guess the apartment next to it started drilling, and my dog just could not figure out what the sound was, and I thought it was so cute how she just moves her head side to side, curious as to what the sound is. And then it stopped for a little bit, so I didn't get it from the front, but she was just like moving her head, wondering as to why it was making that weird sound. It is now Sunday, and I still haven't done anything that I said I would do. I haven't done much, but I did get some laundry done. Alright, clothes are folded. I think I've got some laundry going, thankfully, so hopefully I'll be able to pack that up. I think I need to do what I said I was going to do yesterday, which was to see what I'm going to fit inside the boxes. I did find another Amazon listing that had a pack of the same boxes for 4 instead of the 2 that I bought, so that way I'll have a total of 6. So I think that's what I might do. And then I still want a furniture piece, because there's like this weird block of space between the furniture that I currently have and the closet door, and I'd like to fit another cabinet in there, just for extra clothing and stuff. So we'll see how that goes, because I also have a lot of underbed storage that I don't want to waste. So it's just kind of figuring how I'm gonna layer all of that out. We usually like having something sweet with our afternoon coffee, so we ran down to the Dollarama to grab some cookies, and we're just discussing which ones we wanted to grab. We ended up getting some that we don't usually get, and they were not that good, so we kind of stuck to what we know we do like for our other choices. We got those golden rings, but the shortbread cookies in the like charred and red print that are above, those ones are actually much better. We did not like these as much. And then after the quick run to Dollarama, we actually ended up getting some Tim Hortons. Well, I got a Tim Hortons ice cap because it's one of my faves. Doing a super quick walk with Lilo just because it's raining and she's going to get soaked. and the zipper on the jacket broke. So when we get inside, she's going to be going into the heated blanket, and she's going to get a quick dry with the blow dryer, so she's not going to be cold for any longer than like 4 minutes. This walk hasn't even been like 5 minutes, but I prefer for her to get out for a little bit because I find that it really tires her out. She enjoys it, and being inside the small apartment, even though she's a small dog, isn't great. So I do try to take her out every single day. Most of our walks in winter are typically like 10 to 15. In summer, they're definitely longer. In the summer, I also do sometimes like 2 to 3 walks a day, but super short for now. It's just because she's tiny, and I just cut her hair recently, and that's because it was warming up until we got this like cold spell. So I just dried her off, so now she's fully back to dry. Nice and toasty warm. And now she'll probably nap for another like 3 hours. I think I want to get a lamp for my room because with the light I feel like it's too bright, but without the light I feel like it's not bright enough. I also need curtains, but they're like the least of my priorities right now. I want to show you guys the spot that I think I want to buy a furniture for. Okay, so I want a furniture piece to go right there because that's where the closet starts, and I want something to go ideally from this height to that same spot but fit right within there. That's my old whiteboard that I used for university, so I would cross off a block every time I finished a course, and that's just a box with some shirts, and that's like where the rest of the furniture is for my like clothing set. Miss Lilo, she's deciding where she's gonna take her afternoon nap. But yeah, I think I need a couple more drawers to go right in there because I bought a couple like fabric boxes that I want to go in there. I don't think you can see it very well, but like that's the top of the closet, right where that line is. And then my dresses go like halfway down, so there's a whole bunch of empty space right down there, and that's why I don't want to put my shoes there. So I'm thinking maybe I should get something like what I already have that I'm using for my makeup and skincare and beauty stuff, which would be like an Amazon furniture piece like this one. That's maybe a little bit like wider and shorter to match the other one that I have. That's kind of the idea, so we'll see how it goes. And then I went out later that night to eat ceviche with my aunt and uncle. This is Solimar in Montreal, which has delicious ceviche. So this is what I had for my birthday dinner, even though my birthday is tomorrow. Good morning. It's Monday, March 31st, which is my birthday. Went out to a dinner last night with my aunt and uncle to a restaurant in Montreal. It's called Solimar, and it's delicious ceviche, so that's what I had. And then we're gonna go get some pupusas later tonight. And I'm still waiting on my package, so that's just gonna be for today's vlog. I hope you guys have a good day. I'm gonna post next Monday. Let me know if there's anything in particular you want to see from me in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I think I'll be starting beauty content throughout the middle of April. And let me know if there's anything specific you'd like to see. Ciao.